Team Hard Life Capt.Eric Zertuche, and yep. Sorry it took so long to get the live started. I was confused there for a second. I forgot what I was doing. Uh, Now, got to get this together, kind of get myself semi-organized here because I've got a lot of gear. And just give you a little heads up of what it looks like. All of this. Yeah. It's a ton of tackle. So, but you got to get done. Get her done now so that way I ain't got to worry about it later. Yeah, I'm sorry. I wanted to go live earlier, but it did not happen as I planned it. Um, Still waiting on a call to come through, and hopefully it does, so that way I can knock something out. But in the meantime, I'm gonna go ahead and start putting this gear together. It's a 5-footer. So sure I'm doing the right hooks too. It's got 3 different sizes up here. Yes, and this one's gonna go over here. So I got Curtis, Russell, West, Amy. How you doing? How y'all doing? I need to get organized over here. Could have did it before I went live, but I already knew I was pushing the time to be a little bit later than I normally go live. But so here's one pack of 100 of the snap swivels. So got that, and then my sleeves, I just had them. What happened to them? Might just have to open up the other bag instead of looking. Yeah, I guess I will. Yes, I will. So, Javier, what's up, boss? I am making 4-foot, 5-foot, 6-foot shark leaders. I have coated cable. I've got 3 different sizes of circle hooks, and I lost my knife. I really did. I think I left it at the house, so it might be there. Hope it's there, because if not, I'm gonna be pretty mad. So what I did right now, I just opened up a bag of 1,000 2.2 double mini sleeves, so that way, I should only need about 500 of them, or that's my goal is 500 liters before the end of this video. And right now it's slow to start, but as soon as I get my myself in gear, it'll be on. I'll start really putting out the tackle and stuff. So just got to get semi-organized. So what I like to do is kind of rig up a few of them at the same time. And get in there. Definitely does make it easier when you do one at a time, but I like to be a little bit of a pain in the butt. Actually, that one didn't get cut. That's why. Let's see. Why doesn't that one want to go in? There it goes. Guess I just had to catch it at the right angle. Sometimes, even with the monofilament cut just right, and these are supposed to be the correct sleeves, occasionally they'll have a burr on the inside, and it won't allow the mono to penetrate the sleeve. So when that happens, it really sucks because you're sitting there fighting it, trying to get it on there. Normally, when I start getting rocking and rolling on my leaders, I'll tend to just put that sleeve off to the side until I can get to a point where I can slow down and actually deal with it. But when I'm trying to do numbers, I don't have time for that, and I'll just skip over it and go to the next one. So this is what I'm gonna do. So we'll see how it goes. But I went out and cast it earlier, and I'm definitely in the change of something. What's up, Jacob? How you doing, boss? I was gonna send you an invite last night, but I figured you might be resting. So, oh man, and I am waiting for something to come through. But if it does, it'd be sweet. If it doesn't, then okay. So, got kind of a bit some good news we got to share. Um, one of the tax shops that we do business with. They are actually getting ready to move. And I wanted to bring them online so that way they can kind of tell you themselves, so that way they can give you all the information of where they're moving to and what they're going to be offering. It'll be all awesome. Well, you down to go live today there, Jacob? Actually, I ate the rest of it a little while ago before I went live. I was kind of in a hurry, so I ate it up real quick and then got all this situated. And right here, I'm making 5-foot shark leaders. I've got my 2-foot cable, 3-foot of mono. So, yep. Now stage them. Ooh, I got a lot more mono and hooks over here, so maybe I'll do more than what I need. I'm golden with that. Mm. All right. Well, when Jacob's ready, I'll send him a link and get some get some get him going over here on the channel and stuff like that. So it's been pretty interesting to see the amount of views that we're getting throughout the night on our lives. I have noticed on the later ones we are getting a lot more newer people that are chiming into the channel as you know their day's coming to an end. They stop and see what we're doing and end up liking the channel, which is awesome. That's what we're looking for. We're looking for a lot more new people who want to learn more about fishing and stuff like that. So we're doing it. And if y'all are new to the channel, we manufacture our own fishing tackle, as you have been seeing in the videos. We start from scratch. Everything that we make is from components that we get from other companies, and we make our own leaders from scratch. So very awesome. What's up, Timothy? How you doing? And we're still using the HD 800s that we started with last year. But what we have done is added some tape to the handles there just to keep the foam from cutting through. Because after you crimp, tens of thousands of sleeves per several months, it tends to wear down the padding on it. And we definitely don't want that to happen because bare hand on metal like that can wear your palms out. So yeah, not cool. Yeah. Well, I'm glad to see you made it through the night again, Curtis. You must have a really good hiding spot. See, and that was one of the things that was brought to my attention. Some guys that like to use uh, the swedges from their electrical companies and stuff like that. You got to be careful with those guys because when you are crimping monofilament, you can pinch it and make it a very weak spot, so it ends up working against you when you are trying to build your leaders and stuff like that. So just be careful with that. Um, Definitely, learn where you need to stop because most of those are built for crimping big aluminum sleeves onto cable, and yeah, it can hurt you in the long run. So move this just a little bit. That way I can see the comments over here. They sell handles Okay, you're talking about um, grips for these type of crimpers? That would be something cool. And you'll notice almost all the loops are pretty much identical in size. And the reason for it is because I don't want them too big to where the snap swivel, when the leader impacts the water, I don't want it to get caught up in the leader itself and then work against itself. And then two, it does ensure that we got proper flow of the leader on the bottom half, so that way if the leader's got to twist up, it can, so that way the fish doesn't totally twist up on the leader and you end up on the main line real quick when fish can do that. So I'm gonna have to definitely take a look at that. Uh, see if those handles will work with these style of crimpers, because the ones that have on there are foam. They're foam handles. They're not a rubberized handle. So yes, I have used plastic dip on a bunch of our tools. It doesn't last very long for what we're doing. I dipped it probably like 20, 30 times, trying to build up the handles for it. And it's all nice and pretty when it starts out, but it doesn't last very long with it. Everything that we're doing with them. Uh, I've tried it, trust me. Yes. I even had it custom made in colors. I had hot pink, I had chartreuse, I had, and actually, I think there might be some of those old school cables, because we even used to um, coat our cable with the plastic dip, and we had it in 8 different colors, nine different colors. Sorry, the chartreuse was our ninth color. We did a hot pink, red, green, dark blue, smoke blue, light blue. We had black. Yeah, it was awesome. Uh, sorry, Jacob. I did not see the deal for the link. Give me a second. Let me hang these up. There. Oh man! But if you give me a second, yeah, I'll show you where we actually used to coat our own cable. And this is stuff that I used to, several thousand liters in a week. We used to do, and there's some of the colors right there. There's the pink, the green, black. Yep. These are some of the leftover colors. This was coated cable that we actually did ourselves in the shop. So the only one we didn't do is this one. That one for sure. It never came out that shiny. Those are the ones we've actually done ourselves. And you can tell too, because there's the crimps. We coated over the crimps as well. Yep. It was pretty awesome when we did. Dude, I kind of still miss that evolution of making our own leaders literally and coding it ourselves. Um, but it just got too costly and time consuming when the guys we were teaching how to do it wouldn't pay attention to what we were teaching them, and they would waste a lot of it. Because that's the other thing too, with that coding, when you were doing these sections, it would dry out really fast, so you had to be quick at doing it, quick and precise. You had to be quick and precise. And it was real hard, though, to do, you know, big, long sections. You could do probably like a 3 footer, but you started going longer than that, it got real difficult, because you're trying to hold both ends and move it through the product at the same time. Yeah. No, I've got friends that use uh, the rubber coating like that, the plastic dip. And again, too, theirs has lasted them a long time. But again, too, you know, you're going to get an idea when I'm all done with all of this. And, you know, this is what a normal day of work can do for us. How many times we'll have to crimp it and go from there. So, oh, I sent it through. Let me try again. All right, sent it again, boss. Right for Jacob. There he is. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah. What's up, brother? What you doing?
Not a whole lot.
Damn it. Long day for you too, bro?
Yeah.
Yeah. What you eating?
Peanut butter M&Ms.
Ooh, those are nice. Nice.
Seems to be my current vice
Oh,
right
man.
now.
Oh, man. Yeah, I like those. I really like Reese's Pieces. Reese's Pieces are like, they're addicting. You start eating on a few of them and you get that nice tangy flavor going and it's over. Like I can't stop.
Yeah.
So do it. And I think what I'm going to do tonight with all the leaders that I got going, I'm just going to stage them all here, like get them all right there, so that way you all can see the finished product of what I started with and what I'm going to end with. So I think it'd be nice. All right, guys. So what's your favorite candy? I mean, since we're talking about candy, I want to see what kind of guys we got out there. What's y'all sweet tooths? Mm. Hey, we showed your wallet last night and your stickers, man. Those pretty cool stickers, bro. Like, I like them.
Cool deal. How many did I stick in that damn box?
One.
Ugh.
Are you talking about stickers or the wallet?
Stickers.
Oh, I don't know. I know, man. And those business cards, bro. That's high dollar right there, man. Those
The
those are real nice.
the local newspaper down here for Clare County did them for me,
Oh wow. Dang
and it
it.
was I paid 175 for 1,000.
Jeez. That's yeah. Yeah, that's up there. That's for sure up there. Let's
But
see.
well worth it because
Yeah,
they
no,
did all the work and everything.
mm. So when you reorder, does the price go down since they've already done the initial artwork on it, or is that the price always?
No, I think it goes down to like either 150 or 135 or something.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah, normally, yeah, setting up the original artwork, these companies will get you for that and stuff like that.
yeah.
Mm.
Well, see,
Yeah.
that's the good thing about with doing it through that local newspaper. I didn't have to really worry about setting up like the artwork because I sent them the picture that I wanted on there,
Mm.
and they did it because they're a printing company for the newspaper, so they had them done 3 days.
That's pretty good. That's
Yeah,
really good.
so
Man.
I
Yeah,
don't
well,
mind paying a little extra when they could get them out that fast.
man, the strawberry shakes from Whataburgers. They're talking about a strawberry shake, man. Those those are phenomenal. It just um,
See, I'm a chocolate ice cream guy, so I love the chocolate shakes.
mm,
I'm like
yeah, I
one of
like
the
doing.
very 1 in a million people that likes chocolate ice cream.
Actually, I've gotten that strawberry shake, and I've actually put Kellogg's cereals in it. Oh man, talk about delicious! That is that's epic, epic, epic. So if y'all haven't tried that, y'all need to give it a shot. Mixing cereal with your ice cream is just, mm, mm, mm. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Can't give me that look, bro. Can't give me that look. If you ain't
if
tried it, you cannot give me that look.
if you ever get a chance to try it,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
go to the Texas State Fair. Okay, there's usually a guy there that serves fried ice cream.
I've seen where they had that somewhere down here. I don't remember exactly where, but yeah, they had fried ice cream, and um, I don't remember how we got it or if I tried it. I don't remember, to tell you the truth, but I do remember seeing something like that. Yes.
Oh,
How
Curtis!
did-
Holy crap! I've got to try that.
Oh yeah, that's delicious. Bailey's by itself, chilled, is delicious. You
I
don't
don't know
even
if I
need
would do
an ice
one.
cream. Do
Yeah,
what?
I don't know if I would do 1 pint of Bailey's with only 2 scoops of ice cream, but
You need a gallon?
right.
Don't be teasing. Don't be teasing me, you know?
No, what I would
Fishing?
probably end up doing if I'm going to do that, I'm going to do like 2 or 3 shots of the Bailey's and a shot of the Jameson with that chocolate
Mm,
ice cream.
the man. What's up, fishing? How you doing? Yeah. No, that sounds that. Talk about mouth watering right there. Doing doing 3 liters at a time, so that way I can kind of knock this out a little quicker than normally would. But you're gonna
Well, then
see
quit
it.
slacking.
Huh?
Then quit slacking. Hey, all I'm saying is if you
Daniel,
hadn't been if you
Daniel,
hadn't been slacking all day, you
Daniel,
wouldn't be there.
Daniel, come and fire your dad. Oh man.
He's being extremely lazy on the couch right now.
Oh, okay. Did he even hear me calling for him or no?
Oh yeah, he did one of those. No.
I've had a long day too. Yeah, that's
Well, that he
awesome.
really didn't take a nap today, so he's kind of
Ooh,
kind
grumpy.
of grumpy. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Let's see. Yeah. Just to warm up with one shot of it. Yeah, I believe y'all. I believe y'all. That's for sure. Have y'all tried that strawberry one? And I don't know if it's an Irish cream or something like that, but it's a strawberry flavor. Rose
Tequila
something
Rose.
tequila.
Tequila
Is it
Rose.
tequila rose?
Yes, that is my wife's favorite drink besides a Bloody Mary.
That man. And it's like a cream, right? An Irish cream kind of deal. Yeah.
No.
Okay. No.
Yeah, it's a cream liquor, or however the
Okay.
hell you want to say it.
All right.
Daniel,
Yeah.
Amy, and Curtis say hi, and Albert says he needs to be fired. Okay, he fired you, but he's doing it from the couch.
Typical boss. Don't even get up. They're fired.
That's all right.
Yeah. Huh?
Up here in their Bloody Marys, they freaking put pickle juice
Yeah.
in a Bloody Mary.
I've seen it over here as well. Yeah.
Ugh.
It's good. It's all for hydration.
His father might have terrified him into not saying anything. His mother, if she knew, might be guilt. His father
What
said,
the heck is
What's
wrong
she
with you?
saying?
What the
Who?
hell is wrong with you?
Who?
You
What did I do
freaking
now?
pickle juice.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Pickle juice is awesome, bro. Like, if you don't know, you don't know. But pickle juice is awesome.
No, I like an old traditional Bloody Mary,
Oh. Yeah.
and I don't need a damn meal sitting in my drink.
I gotta have it, dude. Like, I get the green olives and I chop them up. That way, when I'm drinking, I can eat at the same time. It's freaking awesome. Awesome, awesome. So, yeah.
Ugh.
Man, y'all talking. So, hold on.
Now, see, I could handle pickle juice by itself, but I don't want it in my Bloody Mary.
Yeah.
Oh, is that Best Made?
Mm-hmm. Yep. I got the hookup on pickle juice. I worked the deal with one of the stores that when they sell out all the pickles, they don't throw away the jars. I go and get them, and I get free pickle juice. So,
Well, that's one way of getting it, I guess.
well, I mean, it's either that or you're paying $10 for a pint or whatever it is, or the quart. Right? Why? Why if you don't have to? I'm a bargain shopper, bro.
Okay, so if you ever get a chance and you guys like pickles,
"What?
there's a place up in Maine that sells sour pickles.
Okay.
And the name of it is, what is it, honey?
Tomatoes.
Amato's Bakery?
Tomatoes, I think."
Amato's Italian Deli or something like that. I don't know.
And so, what's so special about them?
You think those Best Made sour pickles are good?
But to tell you the truth, I like the kosher ones because they got a good crispiness to them.
Ugh.
So, how about you mail me down one of them deals? And I told the cake guy, I saw him yesterday, to stop by the shop. So, you may have some fresh cakes in here.
Are you kidding me? I've got a built-in little baker right now.
There you go.
Heck yeah. Dude, her bread that that Caitlin makes, oh my God.
The what?
The bread that Caitlin makes,
Hmm.
we haven't
Well, I
bought
don't know.
bread at a
I've never
grocery store.
tried it, so I think y'all need to make me one and send one down. Yeah, I'll buy the materials or whatever.
Caitlin,
"What?
Albert wants you to make him a loaf of bread and send it to him.
$5.
Damn, you're cheap.
Okay."
Done. Done. The money's already sent.
Have my cash app.
Let me figure out what the shipping is and I'll let you know.
1 loaf or 2 loaves?
We'll try one first.
Fine.
Yep. So actual loaves of bread, or what is it?
Yeah, it's loaves of bread. I mean,
All right. Well, I done sent the 5. So let me know when the shipping is so we can get it over here priority express or whatever. All right. So y'all saw the first one. I'm down to the last hook, and I've got another one here.
Albert just
Yeah.
sent you $5, Caitlin. Albert just sent $5 for you.
Okay.
There you go. Oh man.
I'll make it that day. That's nice and fresh.
Did you see what Billy put on there? Banana nut. Ooh. See, I like banana nuts, but I like them with like chunky, actual particles of the of pecans or the nuts that they put in there. Like, I like that.
You think that's good? Try it with cashews.
Cashews are good too. Oh yeah, I like the salted ones. Oh man, that or the honey roasted. Woo, that's fire.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man,
Yeah, what
I
I'll
like
do
the
is
carrot.
I'll have her bake a loaf, and then we'll set it in the fridge where it'll kind of just get kind of nice and cool. That way it'll survive the trip down there to you.
There you go. Okay. Uh, Damn it! I was thinking about the even the like carrot cake when it actually has good chunks of carrot in there. That's amazing.
See,
So
when my
my
mom always made it, she always like whatever the recipe called for amount of shredded carrots.
yeah,
She always doubled the amount of carrots that went in it. Hmm.
that that sounds delicious.
Oh yeah.
Dude, we're gonna get in so much trouble talking about all this food. Mm-mm-mm. I'm
It's a
just
good thing I
saying.
ate already.
The what?
It's a good thing I ate already.
Yeah, yeah. I ate the rest of the crab a little while ago. I was waiting on a text to come through because Champion Outdoors has got an update for everybody. But they are probably booking it right now and getting some things done. And really?
Yep, you did it.
I did it.
Good. Oh my gosh.
2 hooks per liter. Dang
Can't,
it.
can't take you anywhere.
Yeah. Well, oh, those just became leaders for the other wall. So can't believe I did that. Mm-mm-mm.
Talking about all this food got you all
Yeah.
miscombobulated.
Yeah, man. Like I was all sidetracked over there. Got the dinner roll fat boy problem going. Uh,
Right, Curtis?
yeah, no burnouts tonight, guys. I have not seen or heard. I did hear them leave a little while ago, though. So yeah, hopefully he couldn't afford to buy new tires. I mean, if you're gonna piss away money like that, it's just saying. So
Well, I mean, the tires, but not only that, I mean, the fuel and everything else.
yeah, yeah, and I'm pretty sure too, since his tires were trashed, he probably messed up the rims. Trying to get home. Yep.
What about it?
Yep, yep. Well, y'all saw the car last night, man. As soon as he left, he almost ate the curb over here.
Yeah.
So dum da dum dum dum.
I mean, we used to take our drag race car in high school in auto,
Mhm.
and we used to sit there, and that's how our teacher, Mr. Rodney, would tell us is, you have enough horsepower if you can melt the tires off the rims.
So y'all had to go test it.
Oh yeah. But you had to do it with a wet. You had to do it with a wet pavement or the wet concrete or whatever.
Yeah.
So just like you were out at the track, how they wet down that concrete there for you to heat the tires up for your burnout.
Yeah.
You had to have it wet before he would let you test them.
Yeah, I'm going through and double checking all the crimps on both sides before I stage them, because actually I was looking back and I noticed a few of them weren't crimped on the bottom portion here, so I had to stop and go through. Now I got to double check everything just to make sure, because I mean these are all handcrafted, guys. We make our leaders from scratch over here, from the fishing that we have done and tried and tested. And yes. Patrick always does that, man. God, he puts some food combinations together that get my stomach grumbling like, hey, you rang? Oh, man. What's easy?
Damn, that
So,
actually
so
sounds good, Patrick.
these are the wrong size, right? Wrong size.
That does. That sounds good, Patrick. I've never had shredded broccoli though.
What? How can you have not had shredded broccoli?
Well, I've never shredded broccoli.
That, man, that. Lost cool points, bro.
I've never been that desperate for shredded broccoli where I'm taking a piece of broccoli and shredded on the damn shredder.
You really don't have to. Once it's cooked up right, it goes good. Oh, the burnout, yeah. Mhm. Oh man, yeah. No, I'm good. I'd rather burn the line off a reel on cast and burn out
hmm
tires. And that was pretty crazy too. And that's why I did that one video when I cast it out and I timed it how long it took, for it to get to where it did. And then when I put it on the machine at high speed, my foot all the way down on the pedal, and it still took like, 25 to 30 seconds to get where with the cast I did it in 7 seconds, you know?
Mm.
But it is what it is, guys. And actually, Dan will be by tomorrow. He's coming in tomorrow before he heads down to Kingsville. He's going to take a look at that reel and see if we can work on it. See, I definitely know my form is off because I mean I've got power, I got the ability to make it happen. I just need to fix my form so I can start hitting those 800s and 900 foot. Shit, but I also have a feeling too that I don't know. I should be able to hit a lot further. But you gotta pay your dues like everybody else. So or I may just be overthinking it, on my turn and my positioning and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
I was kind of thinking that I was moonballing my cast, like where I'm setting it way up, and that's why I'm doing this number, nice and short instead of shotgunning it out there for.
Yeah.
But I was talking to Dan yesterday, and he was saying that on high winds, the way I cast moonballing it, getting it up there, that on those days it really helps. But when there's very little to no wind, then there's no reason to do that because there's nothing to fight. You know what I mean? So
Yeah. Nice,
like okay,
Henry.
definitely see that. Where the things must have two leaders. Awesome, Henry. Hey, you sent me the pictures on the on the Team Hard Life emails, right? I
Hey,
want to
William.
say you did. What's up, William? Simplify, brother. How you doing? Let's see. Damn, 47 pounds. That was a hoss right there. That's definitely a beast of a fish.
Mm-hmm.
uh,
That girl, that young girl, their daughter deserves that.
um, well, I would have
What's he
to
been
say
walking a boat?
yes, but not like I haven't seen an Avid fall over. I've seen a 6-aught fall over, a 9-aught fall over, a Shimano TLD 15, a Newell 235F. What else?
Didn't somebody lose an Everall one weekend we were out there?
Um,
He dove right in after it, though.
I
I just don't
don't.
remember if it was an Everall.
I don't think I was out there for that one because I've never seen anybody jump in after a reel personally. So I don't think I was out there for that one, to tell you the truth.
It was
I
Caldwell.
Okay, then more than likely no. I don't remember. All the ones that I did see go in were at Bob Hall Pier.
Mm.
Now I personally have lost a Shimano TLD 15, a Newell 235F, and a Penn 6-aught, and we got all of them back except for the Newell 235F,
Mm.
and that was on a 721 Harrington. That one went down, and it's crazy because like it floated there, and I already had my cast net ready, so I went like this. I threw my hand in the net, and right when I turned around, it was gone. It sunk like that, but it floated. I mean, it was on the surface, and then it was gone the next second. So I don't know. I fished for about I don't know 5 or 6 hours after that. Could not catch it, and so I ended up leaving. I was pretty heartbroken.
Mm.
Damn, leaving for Dallas in the morning. Let's see. Okay. Well, I'm gonna show Henry's pictures here in a minute. They tore it up out on Goose Island. They got some big old fish, which is awesome. I like to see the knowledge that we're putting out there, and building people's uh, reassurances. That they're not afraid to put it down onto the fish after they get the gear and stuff like that. So yeah, definitely helps, especially with a lot of these tournaments. Uh, oh, no. Okay. Got a little problem down there. I'm gonna have to. A bunch of the rings fell on the floor, and I don't want to leave them there because I'll run over them on the chair, and I don't want to ruin the chair just quickly. Very nice. It has definitely improved my posture. And the other day, I sat in the other chair for some reason. I had to get down low, and instead of just crouching over, I sat in the chair. I was like, "Damn! No wonder my back was always hurting on this one." So,
Hey, Billy, you mentioned something about scalloped potatoes. Next time you have scalloped potatoes, put shredded pork in it.
yeah, we've done that. Well, not in scallop potatoes, but we've done it where we uh, got baked potatoes and then We got shredded pork and stuff and just loaded them. Oh, they were so good. Yeah.
I was just saying, smart ass.
Oh yeah. Yeah, and see, and what was worse, guys, that Harrington, that 721, was the only one of its kind in my collection. So that like set the precedence within my collection of it being a bad omen. And I don't know how it worked out that way, but it just worked out that way because thereafter, like it was like a couple of weeks later, I was like, dude, I got to get me another 721. Like, so I went on the hunt for 721 Harringtons. Well, I ended up finding another one. I found it in the pawn shop, and I was like, all right, cool. So I tried to rig it up the same way the other one was, and it never came to pass. But it was crazy because after that happened to me, I ended up breaking multiple other guys' fishing rods and stuff. Like it was just bad luck for me. Like casting out, I broke a rod. You know, not my rod. I broke other people's gear because they would always ask me. So it got me. It got to the point that I wouldn't touch nobody else's gear because I was afraid I would hurt, I'll break it or whatever, and I wasn't willing to give up my 552s. Well, this big shark rod one time, and I had it by my foot, and I just went to bend the tip, and I literally like from here to here, and it broke. It just gone. I was like, and everybody, the three guys, are like, dude, what did you do? I'm like, I just went like that, like I literally just like that, and it broke. He goes, dude, we were on a tree. All of us put dead weight on it. We had that thing bowed over, and it didn't do anything. I was like, I didn't know what to tell the guys. Like, I felt so bad because it was young kids that were getting into shark fishing, and it was officially his first big, heavy rod, and I just broke it in 2 seconds. I was like, oh, man. So after I talked to the kids some, he said that what he wanted to do was trade that rod for a cast out rod. So I went to my shark to my cart where I had all my fishing rods, and I got that 721. I pulled the reel off of it, and I go, here you go. And looked at me like, no way, for real. I was like, yeah, bro. Like, and after I got rid of that one 721, I didn't have no more problems. So now I knew I will never have a 721 in my collection. And
Yeah.
I'm telling you guys, like it was like night and day. Like it was just a dark cloud over me. It was crazy. So I had to get rid of the 721s, and I've never gotten one back into the collection. I've gotten 724s, 542s, 552s, 553, like all the other ones, but I will not do a 721. I actually had guys offer me to give it, real cheap. I was like, nope, I don't even want to touch it. I don't want to mess with it. Like, nope. And I think it all had to do because I threw that one rock. Well, it wasn't even like I threw it intentionally. Like I had a Zabinki rig on it, and I lobbed it like a try to get like 10 feet over the handrail kind of deal, and it
Yeah.
backlashed and it vibrated right out of my hand, like it was like that, and just out of my hand. I was like, "What the hell?" Everybody looked at me like, "Dude, did you just throw your rod in the water?" I was like, "Well, I didn't mean to, but." Yeah, I ended up losing it, and that was the catalyst that started the whole deal. So yeah, so no more 721s.
And no overalls.
Yeah, and definitely no Everalls. But I've never had one in my collection. I just break them on the spooling machine here.
I still can't believe that happened. Oh my god.
Like the people, well, when the customer told them what had happened, they're like, "It's impossible. That reel cannot break." And he goes, "Here's the live video feed. Like we were live." So he sent them the video, and they're like, "Well, and that's when the whole collaboration started. Of that they were going to improve it. They were going to do this. They were going to do that, and then they didn't do anything. They finally
Yeah.
got it fixed, but at that time, it was just like, why, stay with the reel that got trashed and all the shipping back and forth to them and to us and to them, and that's why too they tried to put the blame on me, saying that I damaged the reel, and I was so glad that open real boxes with on camera because that saved me big time, you know. So.
Yeah.
Oh, we did get a reel in today. I think it's an MXL. It's in the box. I'll get it here in just a second. And if I can finish this quick enough, maybe I'll spool it up before the video's over with. So, but I'm almost done with the blues. I think these were the last three of the dark blue for the 5-foot, and then I'm gonna go to pink, and then I got green, and then I got red on that, and then I got other colors to go down. So, gonna be some work, and we're at first hour, and I know at least the first 30 minutes I was not really working. I was trying to get organized or whatever. So yeah.
Slacker.
Billy, that's the one we're talking about that we broke. the Everall, the 20-aught Everall. Yeah. That's the one we broke while spooling it. So no, I don't like it. I don't like it.
Yeah, that was bad.
Mm-hmm. It's all right though. It's all right. Oh, man. All right.
Oh,
Oh no, that's my job. I do the yawning.
I didn't yawn.
It sounded like a yawn. I was like, no.
Oh,
Oh man. Let's see here. Now I'm on to the pink. Don't go on with the pink. Yeah, buddy. Let's see what we got here. Got a question. I went shark fishing to the same place a couple times. Felt like it's smaller sharks and couldn't hook them. I let them run for a long and still. Well, it depends. How were you hooking your bait? Were these cast outs or were you kayaking the bait? I mean, there need a little more info, boss. Right? Let's see. There. Oh man, that is Jesus. That sucks when you break teeth for sure. So, oh, Jacob went bye bye, or his phone died. One of the two. So we'll see. He's probably getting out of it and coming back in. So. Um, mm, uh, Zach, how do you have any pictures of the way you were hooking your bait? Because that would really help us to determine what was going on there. Definitely gonna have to move these jaws out of the way because I don't want to turn around and catch the meat of my hand on that tooth or whatever. So yeah, move that over. So let's see. Oh, gotta come this way first. Let's see. Maybe I gotta send him another link right here. All right. I sent him another link. His uh, phone died or whatever, but we'll see. Yeah, no, it's froze, but the computer finally caught up with it or whatever. So we'll see what ends up happening here in just a minute. I'm actually adding creating the 5-foot leaders right now. I've got the material for a ton of 5-footers and 4-footers. I don't think we need any 6-footers, but we'll see. But that'll be definitely something for another night because I don't want to have to go and get resettled in with everything else that we got going on here. So, all right, Billy. You have a good one, man. Be safe on the road, brother. I'll be heading out to Kingsville, I think, Saturday for the distance casting event, which I look forward to because I I got to figure this out. This is something that you know I know I'm built for. I know it ain't just something that I'm gonna give it a shot and hopefully it works out. Like no, I know I can make this happen. So, but I'm all good. Be all good. So, let's see what else. What? Everybody's kind of quiet tonight. Goals. If you were able to go fishing anywhere, no money, like if money wasn't an issue or travel dates or anything, where would you go fish and why would you go fish there? Let's see. Let's see some of y'all's bucket list areas. Mine would be hands down probably Australia or even California, South America or South Africa to land me a great white. I mean, I want a monster like 20 something footer. It would be awesome to do it off the beach just because I can actually put my hands around it and stuff like that or by the tail, that it would have to be somewhere on a beach where I can land it from the beach. I mean, yes, doing it from the boat is going to be a lot easier and stuff like that. I think the beach would definitely, that would be my bucket list. And I was talking to a buddy of mine, Sergio, when he went out to California and he landed a great white over there, or him and the crew landed a great white. That once the game wardens found out he had landed a great white, they were told they were not allowed to fish in that spot anymore because uh, there was great whites in the water. And I said, okay, so was that because of human safety or animal safety? He goes, both. And I was like, all right, I can see that. I can respect that. You know what I mean? So there's a small one. Okay, that ain't it. So I'm going on my third bundle already over here, and I got two more over here of that same size. So I don't know if I have 500, but I know I have 500 pound or 500 snap swivels over here. So once I waste out of these, then I know I've done 500 liters. So yeah, don't have picks of the bait, but didn't hook it deep. Kept trying to keep the bait small and still wouldn't help. Besides, bunch. Uh, if you ever have a problem like that, definitely take a picture. Actually, do me a favor. Take a picture of your leader right now, one of your leaders, where the hook is attached to your main line or to the leader. Take a picture of that, send it to the Team Hardlife #1 at gmail.com. I have a gut feeling on this, and I'll need a picture of that to prove it. Okay, Jacob just texts. Let's say internet went out. Man, that sucks. America, how you doing, boss? Boat back down on it. I don't know. Don't know. Yeah, no, I've got an idea, but I need to see your hooks. So let me know when it has already gone through. Let's see. I'm pulling up my email right now just to make sure it hadn't already come through. All right. No, it hasn't came through yet. I was just checking my email just to see if that picture had already came in. All right, guys. So we'll see. If it is, y'all already know. I've already posted multiple videos on hooks and stuff like that on here. So we'll see what happens here in just a minute. Ooh, getting empty. That's the first one. I probably got like 20 more of the snap swivels here before this first bag is gone. And yeah, I'm good. Good. Gonna get her done. So Venezuela freshwater salmon fishing. All right. So in Venezuela, will it be fly fishing or um, regular rod and reel fishing? And then Alaska for halibut. Yeah, that dude, that's up there on my bucket list for sure to find a big old halibut because man, flounder is so awesome, and then to catch a halibut, that's like, golly. That was the Morris Six. Yeah, that would be the epic one right there, and I definitely would make it a public pier, uh, for fishermen to really be able to enjoy themselves out there, and for the hardcores, be able to put in the time and effort that they would like. Because I'd rather see people out there addicted to fishing than having a twiddle their thumbs trying to figure out what to do. So yes, I totally agree with you on that one. All right, Curtis, for hunting, where and what would you do if you were allowed to go hunt? Money not an issue, or any travel would not be an issue. What and where would you go? Um, let's see. In America, yeah, they had that great white in Monterey, California, but they didn't. I don't think they had it in there that long. Great whites has been, from my understanding, that from what I've kind of kept up with, I think the longest they kept a great white in captivity was about 6 months because they kept running into the sides because they're not used to borders, kind of deal. But they also did learn too that great whites do not like rust. It used to always stay away from one area of the tank, but they couldn't see that area of the tank until it got drained. And once it got drained, they saw a big old rust stain on there, so that they figured that sharks hated rust. And because of that, I went to my fishing tackle and I ensured that I didn't have any more rust on my hooks when I was fishing, the beach or whatever. So I don't know. It really did have me take a second look at my gear and tackle to ensure that I wasn't uh, setting myself up for failure in that sense. So. All right. Let's see. The Red Sea. Henry, I'm assuming the Red Sea for the big either tuna or those. Uh, no, that's not in the Red Sea. I was thinking about those devil squids. The what are those called? Brain dead right now. I forget what those are called. The devil squids or something like that. Hmm. Oh, so you got to see it. Oh, that is awesome. Yeah, definitely would love to do that. Uh, but Humboldt squids, that's it. Those are the ones that have been known to attack people and kill people as well too. So there you go. Yeah, definitely a grouper. Yeah, that is definitely a great pick right there. Come on, Nessie. Let's see. Hmm. Yeah, calamari. Let's see. I want to. I did, like I said, I want to catch great white, but I definitely want to do a salmon shark as well. Mako, thresher, uh, those are all definitely on the top of my list right there. Um, I would like to go to these areas where they talk about certain sharks are so big and they fight so hard um, that nobody can catch them and stuff like that. And like those are the ones that I would love to target someday and just, I mean, I know I can hold my own on fishing because I've done things, but again, too, time is slipping away, man. Definitely, I need to hurry up and get on and get those deals done because don't know how much longer I'll be able to put up a great fight like that and stuff. But I am not backing down for sure. Definitely love the situation. So, uh, Mr. Moon was over here earlier. His wife stayed out fishing. She started sending him pictures of the fish she was catching. So I was like, she's rubbing it in on you, bro. He goes, sure is. No, I've never got a great white. That's definitely my bucket list for sure. I want that's number one bucket list shark right there for sure. Second would be a salmon shark, just because it's the closest thing to a great white. And then after that, it would be mako, either long or short. Either it don't matter as long as it's a mako. And then after that would be a thresher. So obviously all the others, sand tiger. Um, what else? Trying to think of all the other sharks. Yeah, no, I definitely want to catch all kinds. I would really love to hook like a big old 12 or 13-foot bull shark. That would be epic, or an 18-foot tiger. Some with massive size and girth would be freaking amazing. Leopard sharks. I've never seen one get caught, but nowadays I don't want to say that we don't have them, and then they end up catching them and stuff like that. Yes, I did. But she also went to South Padre. She didn't come over here to our waters. But again, too, I mean, this is food for thought, guys. That was one of the tracked sharks that has come to our water. But if you actually look back at all the great whites that have come into our water, obviously she was the first one that was tracked to go further south, the furthest south. I remember years ago that there was another great white that cruised off the coast of Galveston, and I actually, looking at the timetables of where she was at, in comparison to where we were going to be going to fish, I actually went to the beach where if she hadn't turned back, she would have been at that beach at that time I was there. And, I was bombing baits. I was putting them out 2,000 yards off the beach. And that was in the area that she was swimming at that time, so I was definitely game. But it don't always work out that way. Oh, all right. If you want to have a come to Jesus moment, you gotta. William, actually in Florida about 6, 7 years ago, me and my wife went out there. We went to the Florida Keys for one of our anniversary trips. And while we were out there waiting, we were in the surf, and it was on one of those private or one of those state parks where you have to walk. You park over here in the parking lot, and then you kind of walk through the boardwalk to get to the beach and get into the water. Well, while we were there, I looked over and I saw this shadow in one area, and it was near the channel. The channel was off to the left. If you went to the right, you had to go a good ways down before the big old bridge that was there. And I looked over and I thought it was like an area of seaweed because it was right there. Well, I was doing something and I looked back and I noticed it was a lot closer to us. So I grabbed my wife and I put her behind me, and I started kind of like backing up. And she's like, "What are you doing?" I said, "We need to go to shore." She's like, "Why is that?" I said, "Well, I think something's coming towards us." And she goes, "It's a fucking shark." I said, "Don't panic." I said, "Don't panic." I said, "Because you're gonna end up getting me fucking bit." Oops, sorry. I was like, "You're gonna get me bit." Like, I said, "No, no, screw that." And she started, and it was going this way. When she started thrashing, it turned like this, and she was off to my right. So I scooted over and I got between her and whatever it was coming at us. I thought it was about an 8 foot bull, is what it looked like. But then again, I mean, it could have been a big old grouper at that time because of how slow it was swimming. But I kind of when it was getting probably about 15 feet from me, I crouched down real low, so that way I had enough ability to like jump out of the way if I needed to, or go underwater, so that way I can kind of focus on what was going to happen. And as it got closer to me, it actually turned away, and it went towards some other people that were moving and playing over there. So I told them, I said, "Hey man," I said, "y'all might want to get out of the water." I said, "I think there's a shark headed y'all's way." So they started getting out of the water and everything, and yeah, well, my wife was pretty pissed at me. "I can't believe you're so crazy. You stayed there," and I was like, felt I had a better chance, standing my ground than trying to swim away. So yeah. Oh wow. Dang, so they have found a birthing ground for great whites. That's something else right there. It'd be cool to catch a little one. I'd be happy with the little one, but definitely want to target a monster one just so I can have one under the belt. So yes, sir, it most definitely was. Yeah, but it was definitely a massive whatever it was. I didn't try going underwater to until I knew I was going to have to do it at that moment or whatever. So I was kind of holding off on it. But yeah, no, it definitely. That was one of the. Oh, what is going on? Hold on. I grabbed the hooks from another area. I think. Hold on. Uh, see something. Those are smaller hooks. Those are for the 4-footers. Let's see something. Hold on. 4-footers. Sorry, guys. I need to focus here for just a minute. I need to organize my hooks. Okay. Looks like those are all the 5-footers that I can build because I've got different sizes circle hooks for my 4-footers, my 5-footers, and my 6-footers. Obviously, the 4-footers will have the smallest one, and it goes up from there from 4-foot, 5-foot, and 6-foot. Yep, I kind of figured that just because being a shark fisherman myself, we know putting out an excited bait fish or whatever, it can really increase your chances on catching a bigger fish. All right, so all right, I'm gonna have to do something different here. I've got the cables and the hooks for the 6-footers and the 4-footers, but I don't have for the 5-footers. Yeah, I think these are the. Nope, these are 5-footers. Okay, I got a little bit more I can make of the 5-footers, so I'm gonna finish that off before I go to the 6. Oh wow! See, when I got my dive certification, I did it at Mammoth Lake, and it was 50, 40. It's like 49 degrees outside, and then it was 40, 43 degrees in the water. So yeah, definitely cold. So what made you find works best for stingrays and cownos? Um, Texas Alive, you trying to catch stingray or cownos? Is that what you're asking, or what do you catch using that bait? You have to go outside and reset the Wi-Fi deal.
No, forgot to pay the bill.
I've done that. I've done that quite a few times. Yeah, yeah. No, same boat, brother. I've been there. Yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah. Sometimes like that other day when the AT&T had all their phones down or whatever, I get
Oh
up
yeah.
try to use try to use my phone. It's like, damn it, I forgot to pay my bill again. I really did think I forgot to pay the bill. It's like, no. So yeah. Oh yeah.
Anything's
And
possible,
no,
DH.
yeah. Well, actually, in this economy, we probably chose not to pay the bill in the hopes that it would stay on long enough so we can make the money to pay the bill. So
Yeah.
I'm guilty as charged on that one. So, all right. So those weren't hooks for the 5-footers. That was that one hook out of that deal. So I'm gonna have to move over to the 4-footers, and I don't have any monos here for the 6. So actually, hold on. I got hooks behind me. Let me see what hooks those are and go from there for sure. But uh, yeah, auto pay still don't work if there ain't money in the account. You can try to overdraft and
Mm-mm.
Oh, wow. Okay. So these only need the snaps. So I can knock those out real quick. Yeah, I'll do that real quick. Hold on.
So what'd you get done while I was gone? Anything?
A laugh or two. A laugh or two. Yeah. Yeah, we had a laugh or two.
Slacker.
Yeah. No, let's see. Oh, but this one's different. This one's 1.6 millimeter. Give me a second, guys. I need to get some smaller sleeves. Hey, Jacob, tell him that joke.
Albert works hard.
Oh, got him. I thought I was going to get you. What joke? What are you talking about? You know that joke. Did not go as planned.
Backfire.
Backfired. Yep. Yep. Ah, let's
No, he really no, I can't even lie. No, he doesn't work hard. I'm sorry. I can't tell a lie.
no, no. So my worker comes in, after like I said, I saw how well, you know, I think I only had two weights that were messed up in the whole batch of the weights that I went through last night. So as soon as he comes
Oh,
in,
that's
I
nice.
was like, "Hey man, you did a really good job last night." And he goes, "Well, you told me to pour that." I said, "No, you did a good job. I'm not being a smart butt or whatever. Thank you. You did a really really good job, man. Great job." And he was kind of looking at me weird. I said, "I'm not being funny. I'm like, keep doing the way you did today. I want you to keep working like that, and you will improve and stuff like that." And see a smile come on his face, and because I've been having to get after him, like, if I don't tell them what they're doing wrong, they're never going to fix it. They're going to assume they're doing okay or they're doing the right thing. And so I told him, I said, man, we got to fix these issues because, I want to spend money on bigger, better molds. But if y'all going to destroy them or mess them up, pouring the way y'all are pouring, then it doesn't do me any good to invest money. You know what I mean? Because I'm sitting here trying to fix what
Yeah.
y'all are doing wrong. So,
I'm gonna address this question right here. Okay, so the question is, do you think people that ocean fish from the beach make it more dangerous for the swimmers, or do you think the swimmers make it harder to catch anything? And the perfect answer to that is no matter if the fishermen are there or the swimmers are there, the sharks are going to be there no matter what.
mm-hmm.
If there's no bait fish in the area, there's not going to be any sharks because there's no bait
uh,
there.
not
Unless they're
entirely true,
passing through.
boss. Yes, they're looking for the bait fish.
Yeah.
Yeah. So no, the sharks can still be there because they're looking for something to eat. However, if there's bait fish in that water, the
Oh yeah.
sharks are going to be in a feeding mode. So you're more inclined to get bit rather than in an area where there's no bait fish. There's no reason that just because somebody is fishing in that area that somebody's going to get bit. And I know this because I have fished how many hundreds upon thousands of hours on the beach, mixed in with guys on swimmers to my right, to my left, and I've got videos after video after video after of thousands of people to my right and to my left. We're catching sharks, and not a single person was bit on that beach. There's even other related studies down in Australia where big 10-foot, 11-foot, 12-foot, 13-foot bull sharks, or Zambezi sharks is another one, are in those waters next to the swimmers, but not a single swimmer has been bitten, even though the fishermen are fishing in that area. But they tend to look at it like this, that the fishermen are giving the sharks enough free meals that the sharks don't mess with the humans. So there's there's a lot of this and that, but from my experience of fishing the beaches, this is the last one of the first 100 pack. So the first 100 pack is gone. I'm going to go to the second 100 pack. I might still be able to get my 500 gold. So, yeah, no, yeah. Shark, what's the saying? Sharks are in the water. Like if you taste the water and it tastes like salt, there's a shark there.
Yep.
Yep.
And
Uh,
sometimes even if it tastes like fresh water, the sharks are going to be there.
yep. I mean, they caught that what 9'5" tiger or 9'5" bull shark up in the St. Louis, Missouri River in St. Louis, Missouri, which is what 1,100 miles from the coast.
Yep.
9'5", 500 and something pounds bull shark, and she was pregnant. So yeah,
Yeah. Well, I mean, they proved that the bull sharks give birth in the freshwater anyways. So I still like that. There's still a lot of people out there that sharks don't go in fresh water. I'm like, bull sharks give birth in fresh water.
yep. Fish are dummy crats. Yeah. What's up, Jaden? Let's see. Send the pictures of my leader. Told you. Okay, yeah, I'll check out your email right now, boss. Yep, I got it. Let me see. Do, 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 do.
So,
Yep.
actually, I got something
Yep.
to tell you, Albert.
Yeah, I know why you missed all your fish. Your hooks are on backwards.
Oh, really?
Look, let me back it up a little bit. Hold on. See where the point is at? Right? It's on this side. Look where the tag
Oh,
end comes
hey.
out. Yeah, it's on the back side. This tip is supposed to be going the opposite way around. That's why you missed all your fish. You're pulling the hook right out of their mouth. Let me show you something. All of mine here.
Get him, Curtis.
Right there. You see the curve of the hook, the point over here? You see the tag end? It's on the back side. So the line went in this way, like this, and I crimped it down. That's the way it should look. Yours are the opposite. They look like this. And the reason for that is this right here. Look. So as it comes
Don't
up and over,
don't hook
you'll
yourself.
see the hook trying to get into my skin right there. Let me get down a little further. You see it? It's trying to get into my skin right there. Now let me show you something real quick. I got I gotta have some mono here somewhere. Here you go. Got this.
Henry wants you to show him the drum.
The what?
The drum.
The what?
The drums.
What drums?
The black drums.
What black drums?
I don't know. Henry Combs said that.
Oh, show the drums. The drums he caught. Yeah, hold on. Yeah, okay. I will. Give me just a second. Let me find a hook over here. Um,
No, your bass drum that you're playing.
and I was like, I haven't caught any drums.
I tell you this guy sometimes.
What?
What?
I didn't hear what you said.
What are you talking about?
You.
I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't say nothing.
All right, so here we go. All right, so this is the way you've got your hooks. You went through the back side to the front this way. All right. So as I pull it up and over, it's not wanting to. It won't want to grab my skin. Oh, actually, that one did.
Oh, just debunked yourself.
That one did. Yeah. Now flip it the other way. And that was the other thing too. Yeah, it's still trying to do the same thing. So, yeah, that one caught me perfect. See?
Yeah,
It's,
okay, get it off him before you sneeze, okay?
right? Yeah, yeah. No, but cut those lines and put your mono in this way, like this. Go in this way, and then bring it back to your sleeve, and then crimp it, and then go back and go fishing, and let me know how that works out for you. Just do that simple deal right there. That's for sure.
Nice, Jaden.
Let's see.
13 years old, caught a 42-inch drum.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Let's see. All right. So Frank. Let's see. Hold on.
Zach, everything I learned about shark fishing did not come from this guy.
I'm sorry. I just read.
What'd you read?
uh, I can actually show this one. So. Oh, I read that. That's too funny. Let's see where the
Wait,
picture
Curtis, what's
is.
this about a cattle prod?
All right, there's Henry's right there.
Nice, fat little sucker.
Yep, that's one of them. And then, come on. And there's the other one.
Nice.
Big old fatty right there, man.
Big old
That's
grunter.
good. Yep. Good catches, bro. Seriously. So,
Heck yeah. His biggest drum is about that big.
yep. Huh?
What?
I was talking. I was reading DC's comic about or comment about yes, when the guys mess up and correcting them, and then yes, having them show you exactly that what they need to do, so that way it shows that they truly understand what they were being told to correct. Yes, most definitely. I will sit there and watch them, and if I have to stop them mid, I will do it. You know, they give
Yeah,
me
my
the look
boss
like
says
they're
me all the
annoyed,
time.
but at the end of the day, I tell them like this. I say, look, this is what it boils down to. I'm paying you to do a job, and I want you to do it a certain way. Because if it fails, then I've got nobody to blame but me if you did it the way I told you to do it. But if you do it the way you want to do it, well, then guess who I'm going to blame when it fails? Yep. So just food for thought on that one.
See, Curtis, we never used it on employees, but growing up on a ranch, we used it on each other every once in a while. Freaking cattle prod.
Let's see. Yeah, William, that was a good one. That was a good one. All right, Zach. Hey, switch those hooks around, boss, and let me know how it goes for you. want to see that because those are also those different J hook kind of deals. But I've learned this from the guys that do a lot of tuna fishing out on the East Coast, um, about the hook direction and all of that. And I learned this about 20 years ago, and we never really used to pay attention to it. We couldn't figure out why one leader would do one, hook up and the rest of us would miss them or whatever. Then I saw that and I started improving, listening to what they said. And it was part of that East Coast versus West Coast shark fishing deal. And yeah, it changed my whole dynamic on the way I make my leaders and everything else too. So yeah, definitely.
Why are they crying? How big was your biggest drum?
Mine was 46 inches for black drum. For red drum is 54 and a half inches. And I did that one with like 10-pound mono. Hmm.
Yeah, I'm Jacob. That's Albert.
Let's see. What's up, Zach? How you doing? Up and work on. Dang it. 43. Well, Zach, for your age, man, that is a monster fish. And just think, too, they're only going to get bigger and better as you continue to go fishing more and stuff like that. So it's great to have those personal bests that big, but it's going to get there. It's going to take you a little while to get those numbers higher. Um, I sat at 44 inches for about 2 years before I finally broke into the 46 range. So
Yeah, my biggest is 49, 50.
yeah.
Biggest red I caught is 52 and a half.
Let's see. Damn it. Oh yes. Everybody knows the story here, Jaden. Um, you know, they a lot of the guys that were on the channel when all the donations came through for you and your brother. So everybody here pretty much knows the story about us. So, but again, too, you and your brother are some of the major points of what we do. A lot of kids get exposed to fishing by a loved one, and something happens to where they don't have that ability anymore. A death in the family, or somebody moves away, or something happens to where the person who was taking them fishing is no longer able to take them. Um, and a lot of those kids, and I say kids, and this is not just geared toward you, so please understand me. I've talked to many adults nowadays that, used to fish, and then they stopped fishing and they got into a lot of trouble in their life. And then now their lives are back on track after they had to pay their dues. And we definitely, that was a sign for me, knowing that I've gotten all this knowledge that was blessed upon me, that it's my blessing to share with everybody else. And so that's why I share what I share with everybody. I don't care what level of fishing you're at. Um, I want y'all to fish because I know that's why I'm here. And again, he he does it time and time again. I've got so many testimonials of things when I think I'm at my lowest, and I think I'm in it by myself, and it always comes full circle that I'm not by myself. I've got a lot of people that have my back, and the man upstairs who was carrying me during that whole time when I thought I was by myself. So again, we pray, and we will definitely do everything we can to make sure you keep fishing, boss. So we we're here, man. We're definitely here, and you're always welcome to the channel. Come the way you are. Come chat. Even if you can't go fishing, stay in the communication feeds, guys, because there's a lot of guys. And Jaden, you're one of them. that want to get into fishing or stay into fishing and stuff like that. There's a lot of good people on this channel that will extend a helping hand up to keep you out there. So yeah,
Heck
no,
yeah.
most definitely does. Yep. But I am very humbled that I get to play a small part in that. It is. I consider it a small part because, like I said, it really doesn't take a lot to be able to just tell somebody yes. It really doesn't. So
Yeah.
man, I thought I dropped the whole thing of leaders right there. I dropped the bottom end and it hit the floor like that. And I was like, I was lost there for a second. Sorry.
Took your breath away, huh?
It did. Did you see the look on my face? I was like, oh man.
Yes, Jaden, I drink coffee. I drink a lot of it. Not as much as I used to, though.
Tomorrow, a citywide yard sale. I'm gonna look for custom rods. I give so many rod and reel combos away to kids. Awesome. I worked with that youth for 10 years. Our summer camp, we made rod and reel combos out of soda bottles and weights and cast them into the lake. Nice. Oh, so talking about bottles and lines. Some young fishermen came in today, and they walked in. They're looking around. I was like, "Can I help you?" And they're like, "Yeah, we're looking for crab nets." And I was like, "Well, I don't have any crab nets." And they go, "I said, have you tried Academy?" And they're like, "Yeah, we tried Academy. We tried Dick's, and nobody has crab nets." And I said, "Well, more than likely they're already all sold out because spring break, a lot of people come in and they don't have crab nets because they don't last through the season." I said, "But technically, you don't need a crab net to catch crabs." I said, "What you need is a pole net, some fishing line, and some chicken necks, and you can go out there and catch a ton of crab by just putting a piece of line in the water with that." "Well, how do you know they're there?" "You'll start seeing the line move." He goes, "For real?" I said, "Yeah, the line will get tight and you'll see it kind of jerking because they're trying to swim away with it. All you do is pull them in close and net them." I go, "And you'll probably catch 10 times as much crab doing that than actually doing with the crab net." He goes, and they're like, man, they were ready to walk out and they ended up staying here for another 20 minutes while I was kind of telling them how I used to crab, as a young kid and stuff like that. So it was
Heck
pretty
yeah.
motivating. It was pretty motivating. So,
Hell, that's how I caught them when I needed them or I wanted them for bait.
what, with just a net like that?
Yep. Oh, God. All right, Albert, what do you call two vegetarians that are fighting?
Two vegetarians that are fighting. Uh, no idea.
Right.
Yeah, yeah. All right. Oh, so I'm gonna make them 6 footers. Woo-hoo, almost had a hook in my hand.
Jaden, I like that one.
That one was cool. That was cool. Oh man.
I'm probably going to laugh in my sleep now.
Yeah,
I
no
like
doubt
that.
on that one.
Oh, man. Oh, William sent a couple more pictures.
All right, hold on, boss. Let me get some of these leaders because I'm having to regroup with what I'm doing here to get these lines out the way I want to get. My goal is to build 500 liters before the video cuts out, and I'm about halfway through the video. I'm nowhere. I hadn't even gotten into my 300 count bag yet, so I need to do some catching up real quick. Give me a second. So now right here, I'm building 6 footers. What I did on the last batch, those were three-way long coated cable rigs with 250-pound coated cable. What we were missing was the snap swivels for those leaders. That's why they didn't get built. So,
All right, what do you call seagulls that fly over the bay?
seagulls that fly over the bay. No idea.
Good night, Patrick.
Later, Patrick. Seagulls that fly over the bay. What are they called? Come on, waiting. Bagels. All right. I got that.
Are you sure you're only 13? Where are you getting all these dad jokes?
Right. Yeah. That is pretty funny. Let's see. Uh, all right. I got one for y'all. What is the worst, funniest prank that you pulled on somebody while fishing or hunting?
Took off in a kayak, went out in the middle of the water. It was late and everybody was in bed. I jumped in the kayak and I grabbed his line and just started taking off.
Okay, I can see that one.
That whole camp came alive.
We've done the 5-gallon bucket offshore to somebody.
Oh, God.
There was another one where they grabbed his line and they walked it all the way to the beach, and then they hooked it up to one of their vehicles and took off hauling butt down the beach with his line attached to the vehicle. So he ended up running out of line. Like they were trying to get rid of the guy, but they pulled off his leader and stuff like that, and it was a reel with monofilament, and so they ended up tying it to the truck. So it goes down the beach and spool like he couldn't stop it. It spools the reel, and he got mad and left. So their plan worked, and it didn't cost too much, because um, another one of our buddies, he fell asleep. So we had those cigar shads, the ones that are about yay big, and we
Yeah.
started layering. We started layering his whole body. He was asleep like this, and we started with his legs. So he had like 12, and we all nice and neat, like a sardine in a can. We were laying them all across his thighs, across his belly, across his shoulders. They would had him on his hat. He had a hat like this, and they were laid across his hat like this, across his head. And right when we were about to put the last one across his chest, right here, he goes, I said, dude, you gotta let me finish. I already done. I just need this last one. He's like, dude, it's heavy. I can't breathe.
Wow. Jeez.
So, oh man, we did that. Um, his nephew, I forgot what his nephew did, but uh, his nephew's wallet had fallen out of his pocket. So we got a sardine and we put it in his wallet. It was a billfold, and we put it
Oh.
right next to him. And we're like, hey bro, your wallet fell out of your pocket. All right. He gets it and puts it into his pocket. Goes back to sleep and rolls over on it.
Oh. Nasty.
He earned it though. This kid was a pain in the butt. Like but his uncle's like, we'll get him. I said, don't worry, we'll get him. And so after he woke up several hours later, we're like, hey man, we're pitching in to go get food. You want? Yeah, I got some money. And he opened it up. He's like, what the?
Damn.
Yep.
See, William set up a fake buck. My younger brother shot it like 5 times. That's awesome.
Oh man, that's right. How far away was he from the buck, and what was he hitting it with?
Why don't pirates take a shower before they walk the plank?
No idea on that one.
I'm waiting for this one.
They always wash up ashore.
Don't say that. Don't blow it.
Oh my
There
God.
you go. There you go. Yep. Yep. A 30-30 at 100 yards. Oh, bro, God, look at that. You can't even hit that deer. Oh, I bet you all were laying it on thick, too.
See, my younger brothers tried that with a couple buddies of theirs, and they went as far as they filled this thing up with like fake blood. Oh my, yeah, they laid it on thick on him. Oh my gosh, that guy, and he was shooting a let's see, it was a 300 H&H, and we had this big old mule deer, the styrofoam mule deer out there, and they filled that thing up with that fake blood, and he started shot one time and hit him, and he goes through the scope, he goes, I could see the blood, but he goes, but that deer didn't even move. He shot that thing 2 or 3 times before he actually started noticing that on the back side he seen styrofoam start coming out of the damn thing.
Damn it. I know on rifle range one time, uh, they had a Marine out there that they were trying to, I guess, get back at him because he was being such a smartass during the instructional period. So as he would shoot, the range instructors told them to move the target to his right down every time he would shoot. Like if he was on target 2, they would move target 1 down, and they would mark where he hit on target 2, but put it on target 1. So if that happens, you don't get the points. Even though you hit like bullseye, you don't get the points. So every time he shot, they would pull the target down and mark it over here, and then this guy would shoot, on that target. And they were putting his points over here, so uh, they went on probably like 10 or 15 rounds, or rounds, actual rounds, not like how many times he went up. But yeah, they had him going for a while. Like he was gonna have to repeat the whole course and have to come back and see. And that's the thing with the Marine Corps, like rifle range. You go over there and you don't qualify. It's not just like one of these safety courses where you go and say you don't pass the test, you just have to go back. No, you get reprimanded in the Marine Corps. Like they will get
Mm-hmm.
after you from doing that, because then obviously you were not paying attention and doing what you needed to do to be, because everybody in the Marine Corps is a rifle, um, a marksman. Everybody
Yeah,
knows how to shoot a rifle. It doesn't matter what rank you are, male, female, what your
yeah,
job is. Everybody's a rifleman. And so for him, when he got about 10 to 15 bullets deep in, he was really starting to sweat it. Like he was like, and trying to come up with, I'm aiming, and this and that. And so the instructor got down, shot his weapon, and the target went down the way it's supposed to. They plotted up all the holes and everything.
read
Oh,
scroll up and read Curtis's.
okay, this is a clean one. On job site, brother-in-law went up to a party crapper that was to job have pushed over with. Oh man, that oh, that's grody. Oh man. Um, That's like that Jackass movie. Remember that? And it was an actual it was an actual porta potty that had been used. It wasn't a fresh porta potty. And they put him in a slingshot, like a bungee cord kind of deal, and they shot it up. And man, when he came down, dude, uh, it's in there,
What's this
bro.
on?
Huh?
What movie is that on?
Jackass. Yeah.
Never seen it.
Yeah, check out it's several jackasses. Basically, they go out and they do the stupidest stunts, stupid stunts, and
Is that
some of them are.
Is there those guys that one guy took on Butterbean?
Yeah, he fought Butterbean inside of a store or whatever. Yeah, that's part of the jackasses. Yes. Yeah. I saw something on Butterbean the other day. Like he was in a wheelchair, like couldn't walk and all kinds of stuff. And I forget who started working with him to try to get him back mobile again and stuff like that. I wasn't able to follow
Diamond
through.
Dallas Page.
Huh?
Diamond Dallas Page.
There you go. Okay. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
called DDPY or something like that. Yoga. Me and Terry did it. So yeah, we took the same courses.
Oh wow. How'd you like it?
A lot of people don't think that yoga could get you actually back into shape, but his style of yoga, it'll do it.
Nice. Yeah, no, for sure. I saw that and I was like, oh, that's interesting. I did not get to keep following it because I think when I popped across it, it was like on YouTube or something like that. And it was like 3:30 in the morning when I just gotten
Yeah.
to kind of like wind down. I was checking my phone for some things and that popped up and I was like, oh wow, I did not know that he had got hurt or something like that, and he had gotten that in such a bad way. Yeah, yeah, no, pretty crazy. That is pretty crazy. Why were the fish grades so bad? Crappy in school.
Oh, I know this one. Why do golfers wear two pairs of pants in case they get a hole in one?
There you go.
Yep.
Hey, did you see that one? It was a golfer. He was about to take a shot, and he gets hit with another golf ball, and you heard it thunk, and he just goes down to the floor. Like, oh man, that would suck. Ah, that. Why do you think? We were actually talking about that last night, the Tyson and Jake Paul fight or whatever.
Wait, Tyson fought Jake Paul?
It's happening. They're supposed to be fighting. Yeah, Jake Paul and Mike Tyson. Yeah.
Why does that Paul guy think he's even in the same league as Tyson?
Well, I think it was being set up as for fun kind of deal, but everybody, Jake Paul's putting it out there that he wants to knock out Mike Tyson, be able to say that he did. And then there's other fighters saying that, they would have never even tried to attempt to go at Mike Tyson when he was in his prime for fear of their lives. But obviously Mike Tyson he's what, in his 50s now or 60s? And he's still phenomenal. I would not want to be hit by that man for sure. But again, too, like, those other fighters are right. That guy's no longer in his prime. And, Jake Paul might have, an advantage on that. But I, for sure, wouldn't want to be the guy at his age, saying, oh, I knocked out Mike Tyson when he's in his 50s or 60s. You know what I mean? Kind of deal. So
Good
it's
night,
just,
Amy.
that's something different, you know. And I can totally see that too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but I'm
it's a lose
sorry, but
lose. Yeah.
that man, I mean, even coming back out, especially like when he then first couple fights when he got out of prison. I'm sorry, but he had anybody that he went up against after he got out of prison, he had a death stare on him.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and he was it didn't matter. He was gonna clobber him.
Yep.
And then when he came out, he was I mean, he was rock hard, and that guy, I'm sorry, but Paul, I mean, if they were actually going to get into it, yeah, he might last a little bit, but I've seen, Tyson could take hits.
Mm-hmm.
The sad thing is his hits are even harder than he could take.
Yes. Yep. Yep. I can remember they were talking about it that if you could last 3 minutes in the ring with Mike Tyson, that you would make like $15 million or something like that. I was
Yeah.
like, man, I'll get in the ring with him, man. I'll be running like a mug. Like, he ain't gonna catch me. I'm gonna run. I'm gonna run and pray I never get hit.
Hell
But
no.
or it wasn't even 3 minutes. Like you only had to last a minute. Like it was some ungodly number that if you were to last a minute in the ring with him, that you would get that amount of money. It's like, yeah, yeah.
Oh gosh. Jesus, Jaden.
True that. True that. Something does smell fishy.
I don't know. Something tells me that if they do end up, even as an expedition fight, I think Jake Paul's going to try to turn it into something else while he's in the ring. Because to me,
and
I'd never liked Paul because he's a cocky little bastard that needs to be knocked on his ass permanently.
Jake Paul.
and I truly believe you're right on that. That he's gonna, they're I don't know if they're putting on a show right now. I've never really seen Mike Tyson to like put on a show,
Right,
especially
DC?
when it involves boxing. Like, no, he ain't about the jokes. Like he takes
Yeah.
it's deadly serious with him. And I I really believe that yeah, they may go into it as okay, hey, it's an exhibition. Y'all just have a little fun with each other, give the show, the crowd a show. But I think that's what's going to end up happening. Like he's going to hit Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson ain't going to like it. And Mike Tyson is going to come at him with everything he's got, and it's going to be a flurry of painful, painful freaking hits. Like,
The only way
I
I see Paul winning is if for some reason Tyson misses a step,
yeah,
and
but
that's the only way.
I just think that the only way Paul will win if he can take Mike Tyson's punches and just wear him out, endurance wise, that would be the only way. I don't
I don't
think
even
he's
see
going to
him. I
not.
don't even see him wearing him out, even with his age. Because I guarantee you, he is. I don't. Because I've never seen all the fights that I've ever seen. I don't ever think I've ever seen him underestimate his opponent.
Yeah, yeah.
And even though he's 60, I guarantee you, he is going to be able to hit like a freight train still.
Oh yeah. Have you seen his practices? Like, yeah, that is the dude's a phenomenal. For his age, he is not one to be trifled with for sure. And Jake
No.
Paul's he's gonna make that mistake.
Yeah. Of course, I've never liked Jake Paul. I mean, the guy's. I can't even remember who he fought. I think he only fought like one actually professional boxer and lost. I can't. I think yeah. DC mentioned it right here. Paul fought one real boxer and lost. Tommy for okay.
Hmm.
Yeah, Jake, he's just a bag of hot air to me. He's to me, he's not even a true athlete to me.
And I think, if I'm not mistaken, Mike Tyson called him out on that. Like, what if you give him boxing? Like, really? Like, he's like, you're a nobody. Like, he was calling Jake out big time right there. Like, some of those vids, Tyson, when he gets upset, there ain't no calming him down. Like, he's gonna say what he wants to say, and if you don't like it, try and do something. Like,
Yeah,
like really, what are you gonna do to that man? Like,
yeah. That no. I think if he tries anything, Tyson will just destroy him.
yeah, yeah. He's
And I
all,
don't even really watch boxing that much, but I've seen the Mike Tyson fights, and Jake Paul ain't crap.
I can remember, like, we would watch the Tyson fights, and it was like this: like, you got a beer before the fight, and you only needed one because more times than not, the fight would be over before you finish that beer.
Yep.
Yeah. So, and it was like you tried not to blink, because if you did blink, it was over.
Yeah.
Yep. Nope. Yep. I can remember all of that too, for sure.
Didn't he try to get into the UFC also?
Oh, I don't know, to tell you the truth. I'm pretty sure a few.
Jake fought Nate Diaz. Wow.
And okay, DC, who had a beef with Dana White?
Jake Paul.
Yeah, Dana White ain't no that. Yeah, that's one man you don't want to be messing around with either.
Yeah, Dana White will mop the floor with you. I've seen fighters try to get in his face like that, and he ended up stomping a hole in her head and walking her dry.
Now, it is definitely something to approach somebody and then underestimate them, or think you've got something a lot more powerful than they do when they've already done paid their dues and been there too many damn times. And yeah, no.
Oh my gosh, I forgot about that. I remember that, DC.
Well, yeah, but that's different. Whitey Bulger was going to kill him, not fight him. There's a difference between being chased out by a fighter, somebody that's going to shoot you, not fight you. There's there's a totally different deal there.
Now, is
That
Logan
movie,
Paul the younger brother or the older brother?
and that is that's something else too, man. That movie Black Sunday, that was a crazy
Younger.
movie. Did you ever watch that?
No.
Yeah, that was an insane movie, dude. Freaking.
They have a brother that's in the WWE. Wow. I haven't watched wrestling since the Attitude Era, so I have no idea. Yeah, Rogan's he's a pretty good fighter too.
Yeah. I Rogan, he was uh, what's that thing? A ref, wasn't he?
What?
Rogan, Joe Rogan, wasn't he a referee or something like that? Do I have the right person in mind? Or am I way off?
He was an announcer. Yeah.
Oh, okay. I want to say they were, yeah, he was a kickboxer. There you go. Yes. Like he was still like somebody not, you don't want to be, thinking that he wasn't going to be able to hold his own. That's for sure.
Oh, excuse me.
I'm about,
That's what it was Fear Factor. Yeah, he hosted Fear Factor. Remember a couple of those shows where on that show they lowered a damn live alligator to the person's like in a chair and they had a heart monitor hooked up to him and they made it to where the heart monitor couldn't go above a certain level or whatever.
have you seen that new show that they came out with? Scare. It's supposed to be a bunch of celebrities. Like they're supposed to go through a haunted house, and um, it's supposed to be something like Fear Factory, but it's supposed to be scariest moments or something like that. I don't know if it. Um, I know I've seen some kind of commercial about that. I don't remember exactly what it is.
Are you kidding me? The only sitcoms I watch anymore are like from Gordon Ramsay.
Is that Hell's Kitchen or whatever?
Yeah, the Hell's Kitchen and Kitchen Nightmares.
I saw one. I don't know what show it was, but a lady was trying to cut bread or something like that, and it still was in the sheath. They're like, you need to take it out of the sheath. She's like, well, I was wondering why it wouldn't cut.
I think the one that gets me is from Hell's Kitchen. Is that lady filled the water for the noodles or whatever and she filled it with cold water. And when Gordon found out about it, she told him that she thought that cold water boiled faster. That's why she put cold water.
Well, um, it's been proven the opposite way that hot water will freeze faster than cold water will. So maybe she was thinking of the opposite of that. You know that, right?
What polar vortex are you living in?
Who?
You.
Hot water will freeze faster than cold water will. Literally, it's been proven. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yep. Google it, bro. I'm telling you, it's been proven. Yes. Warm water will freeze faster than cold water will. The reason being because when the molecules start slowing down, they're already slowed down to start turning into ice. And when they're not moving as much, they start forming. But because they're moving so fast, as they start to slow down, they slow down even faster and they actually pass up cold water on it. So and they will freeze faster than cold water being put in the freezer compared to warm water put in the freezer.
I'm gonna have to do that tomorrow with a cup of ice trays.
a couple of ice trays.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you said ice rays. I was like, yep, yep. Yeah, I did that for a science experiment, but it wasn't too sciencey for them. Like suckers, timed it out and everything. But yeah. So there's other ones right there. They're talking about that's because boiling water removes minerals from the water. Google says depending on how fast the cooling occurs, that it turns out that hot water will freeze before colder water will. Yep. Thank you. Thank you. Come again.
Says it turns out that hot water will not freeze before cold water, but will freeze before lukewarm water.
Mm. And what about lukewarm compared to cold water?
Oh dear God!
What? It all depends on the on how hot they're talking about, like too. So yeah. Mm, I'm not science, guys. I just fish. I stick to what I'm good at.
Yeah. Elite GT23. What are your thoughts on fentanyl? Whoever deals it should be shot.
I can agree with that. I can agree with that. Yep.
And
Yep.
whoever transports it should be shot.
I can definitely agree with that, man. Bringing that stuff in and just killing people, it's not cool. Not cool. Ooh, there's another one I can knock out real quick. Oh
Yeah,
no, I can't.
exactly. You see, there you go. Yeah, dealers should have to eat it.
Yeah. Yeah. MP effect. No idea what that is.
Publicly. Yeah.
Yeah. How do you catch stingrays? Cast net, rod and
Luck.
reel, and gigging. The what?
Luck.
Yep. Yep. Check the email. Let me see. Hold on real
Uh-oh.
quick. Let's see.
The only drug I don't have a problem with is pot. All the rest of them, no.
Oh, I can't show that one because of the cuss word on there, but that was good. Let's see. Yeah. Basically, it has. Let me see. Hold on. I can kind of show it if I do this. All right. So it has scientists discover dog with two buttholes.
Ah!
Or should I say a-holes?
That's awesome.
Yep. Yep. Now, we've caught stingrays using fish bites and shrimp. We've caught them on live shrimp. We caught them on dead shrimp. Caught them on mullet. Caught them on squid. Um,
Yeah.
bow and arrow, gigging, cast netting. Like we've caught them all kinds of ways. But to sit there and say you're going to target them is a tough thing unless you see them and you know they're in the area and like you're sight casting them. That's the only way to sit there and say I'm going to target stingrays today. There ain't a bait
Yeah.
specific only for stingray.
Yeah.
Stingrays eat everything the same as every other fish.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
now
exactly.
I have had huge stingrays always eat my crab pots, my crab nets. they always come up and sit right on top of it, and I end up losing my net because I'm trying to pull it up, and I end up breaking the line for it and stuff like that. So
Yeah. I've had
chicken
that.
may be one, but I can't guarantee how small or big those stingrays are going to be. That's for
Yeah.
sure. So, all right. So now we're into the 4-footers because I don't have enough product or enough hooks for the 5-footers. So let's see. Right here. Okay.
Living for
Having a
Jesus,
reorganize.
yes. Stingrays are very edible.
Yes. Yes. Yes, they are.
I've
They
seen
make
stingray cooked so many dang different ways. I've had stingray fajitas, and
that
it was
that
delicious.
that sounds delicious. I like stingray
Oh,
scallops. That is really good.
yeah, stingray scallops, yeah.
Yeah.
Stingray scallops and the fajitas, to me, by far, is the best I've had. Good night, DC. Yeah, oh my gosh. Oh,
I
now
would
I
have
want
to.
some stingray fajitas. Even the small
Yes.
ones
Yes,
have a lot.
Timothy. Yeah, Timothy. The answer would be yes. If you naturally reel in with your left hand while using spinning gear, then I would highly recommend using the left hand for the conventional reels. Now, here's the drawback on that. When you go that route, most reel companies, like Avid, I'm going to really target this one. Avid only has silver in color for left-handed reels. They used to have all different types of color reels, but they stopped doing that after the coronavirus hit. So if you are going to do that and you want colors, just be prepared that not too many companies are going to offer a whole bunch of different colors on a left-handed reel. So now, if you want to learn how to do it right-handed, then you get to have the offer of all different kind of colors of reels and stuff like that. So
Hell, I just have it dipped.
that too. I mean, if you want to invest the extra money, but the Abbott reels they won't do it. So
Yeah.
yeah, well, on stingrays, it all depends on how big they are. But even the normal plate size ones, about like yay big, those will have a good amount of meat on them, and obviously like flounder, the top end of them, or the top side of them will have a lot more thicker meat than on the bottom side of them.
Yep. But yeah, like Albert was saying, even the ones that are, maybe 20 inches across, those things there's so much meat on those things, even on the 20 inches, that it could feed 2 or 3 people, maybe even
Yeah.
4, or 2 big guys like me.
I was about to roll on the same kind of joke and say something about me, but you beat me to the punch on that. I was like, yeah, no, they definitely, if you cook them right, they are really delicious. They really are.
Yeah.
So.
And is the meat like a fillet, like fish? Depends on how you cook it.
Yeah. And I tell you what, though, the best similar comparison is they have meat like a brisket.
Yeah.
The way
Yeah.
um, the meat texture and all of that, it's very similar to a brisket.
Yeah.
So yeah,
Basically, how you clean it, if you're going to eat it, cut the wings off,
yeah.
leave the spine, and that basically clean, and you're done. And then, if you want to, skin it and all that good stuff. But yeah, that's basically how you clean them. Then you use the rest of it for shark bait.
I think maybe I need to do that one day. Cook up a stingray. I ain't done one of those on the channel. I know for sure I ain't done one on the channel. So
Oh,
yeah.
if you do that, let me know, because I won't go. I'm not going to be on here.
He was gonna say I want something to eat, but he thought I'm just not gonna be on here. I don't want to tease myself too much.
Not unless
Yeah.
you flash freeze it and send it to me.
Mm. No doubt, no doubt. We'll have to. Oh man, that just thinking about it is making me freaking hungry right now. Oh yeah, coming up on my second 100 right there. I'm almost to that one, but I'm looking at the time. I might be able to do 300 before the 3 hours is up. I think what slowed me down is I was trying to debate what I wanted to do instead of just going with what I had here and making it happen. But it's kind of a good thing because I had some leaders up on the wall that I needed to clear out anyway, so at least they're off my wall and they're on this device still. So maybe I'll finish it off tomorrow night. So we'll see. We
Pound for
got about
pound.
30,
Go ahead.
uh, probably tomorrow night while I'm doing the drawing, but it also depends too how much that drawing takes off because when they get wet, hot and wild on that drawing, I don't have time to do anything else.
Okay, I want to ask you something. Okay, so the last couple times that we had the drawing, okay, so the Friday night one, it got up there a couple $100,
Mm-hmm.
but the last couple $10 ones really took off. So I was going to ask you, do you want to just go ahead and just make them $10 drawings?
Let's put it to a vote. Y'all want $10 drawings, or y'all want to stick with the $20 drawings? I'll go with majority here. I'm kind of thinking that same boat too because me and Jeff were talking about that. So if y'all are game for $10 drawings, I'm game for it too.
Do we have any mods left in the chat?
I haven't seen one in a minute. Just you, but you're on in the video.
Well, I've got my computer open just in case.
Oh, okay. He said, I didn't know that there was brisket fish. You mean you could eat it? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yes, sir. It is good eating. It really is. So now, though, I will have to tell you this. There's different types of stingrays.
Yeah.
The main one we're talking about is the southern stingray. I know guys that eat the manta rays and the devil rays and the eagle rays and all of those because here in Texas, stingrays are not protected. There's no protected species in our waters here, so we can eat any which stingray we want. There's no size limit on them. There's no bag limit on them. There's nothing other than you got to have a fishing license. That's it.
I thought the eagle ray was protected here or there.
In Florida it is. Not here in Texas.
Wow,
Nope.
just a couple 100 miles of water and they're legal to catch.
Yep. No, I had to ask this years ago because when the eagle rays, we were actually catching eagle rays on Bob Hall Pier. We also started catching the devil rays as well, and those were actually they grunt at you or bark.
Yeah.
They bark, and that was pretty interesting too. So.
Texas for Life asked pound for pound, what fish do y'all think fights the hardest?
Stingray, manta ray, pound for pound, a manta ray, a devil ray, an eagle ray fight harder than any species out there because it's got two huge fins, and that's all they do. Like this, just slight movement, and they book it. Like I said, I pulled in a 13.2 Tiger from 1,800 yards out to the beach in 35 minutes. I fought a manta ray for 3 hours on Bob Hall Pier with an 80 Abbott, and I mean, I was beat. It would. I mean, I brought it to the pier. I mean, I was winning the fight, but he, yeah. that was an insane battle right there. So
Yeah, he kicked your butt.
hey, a battle like that, David and Goliath, I'll take getting my butt kicked any day of the week.
Heck yeah.
Yeah. Now for the guys that say they fought a 10-footer for 3 or 4 hours, no. Sorry, y'all need to up y'all's game some. What do you call an old snowman?
A
I
glass of
want to
water.
say a glass of water, right? Yep, there you go. Yep, it was a glass of water.
What part of the South are you in? What part of the South are you in? Because if you're in the Gulf of Mexico range,
Yeah, I'm in the South. Well, no, it's not the body of water. It's the state. Whatever state you're in
yeah.
has different fishing regulations. The state of Texas has no protected stingray species on their list. So every state will be different. And
Oh my.
what?
Oh Jesus.
Oh, that was good. I, William, I saw your comment, but I read the tail end, and I thought it was that scammer from the other night that was like, Dad, how you doing? Da, da, da. Like, and it was some bot coming on the channel trying to create hate and discontent. So I thought it was that for a second. That's why I stopped, and then I read the next comment.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
you got me on that one. See you next winter. Oh, dang it!
Yeah, see?
Did it?
Oh,
Was it?
hey, what time do you get in the shot tomorrow?
About 9 a.m.
9 a.m. Okay, so that's 10 my time.
Yeah, why? What's up, boss?
I'm gonna give you a call tomorrow about 10:30 or 9:30 your times around in there.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Let's see.
Smells like carrots. Oh Jesus.
Hello, guys. I heard y'all got oil. Well,
Too bad we're not drilling for it.
right. Well, I know Texas. Texas can. Yeah. What is going on here?
The hell did you do?
I just found this leader. I didn't make it. Somebody else messed up on it. They put two hooks on it. This time it really wasn't me. You know, it really was. Oh, look, watch. The swivel caught it. Hold on. Look, watch. Where's that hook at? The swivel, the hook went through the swivel. Look, see? See, I saw the look on your face, Jacob. You were so ready to get me again.
Oh my God, William, Jesus.
I got
Oh,
mugged by 6 stores last night. Man, you remember that post first come up talking about that you waited till I exited my vehicle, then you and your 20 friends jumped me, and I swang with everything I had until I finally made it inside, and then and it walks you down this big old thing, and y'all got me, but I came back with the bug spray and got all the others. Have you heard that one before? My buddy posted that. Man, I started reading, dude. Man, I got to the bottom. My blood was boiling. I was like, "Who's gonna mess with my boy?" Like I was pissed already, and I read that. I called him up. I was cussing him. He was dying laughing on there. So, yep. No, I was my buddy, big heart. Like he couldn't hurt a fly kind of deal, and I saw that and I was like, who would want to mess with him? You know what I mean? So yeah, that was yeah. He had me rolling there for a minute. Made him buy me a drink because my no. Oh man. Let's see. What do we got? What do we got? Uh, Smells like carrots. Ah, okay, okay. I got you. I got you. the,
Go
the
on.
snowman.
Jesus.
All right, America. Do you got anything else other than oil? Oh, making leaders, making shark fishing leaders. I got 4-footers, 5-footers, and 6-footers that I've been making through the whole video. Right now, I'm working on the 4-footers. I'm putting on the sleeves. So that way I can make my connection point between the mono and the coated cable over here, plus my snap for the surf weight that will be attached. Could be attached when they need it or whatever. So my goal was to make 500 liters before the end of the video, but I was not properly prepared for this. Well, I mean, I could have been. I just started too early. I was getting too antsy. So that was on me, but all right. All right. Hold on here. These
You've
leaders.
got a 1600 horsepower 97 Supra. Does that work? Wow, I don't know. Does it work?
Right.
Personally, I wouldn't put an engine that big in a Supra.
There we go. Okay. I found out what I did. Let's see. To the eye doctor. Or the ICU, sorry. Yeah. I remember that joke from that one. Let's see. Okay. What was I gonna say?
I don't know. What were you going to say?
I went brain dead there for a minute. All right, guys. Just a reminder, we are coming up on 25,000 subscribers, guys. We've gotten about 100 new subscribers in the last almost 3 days. So if we go at that route, we should have, you know, a very close to 25,000 subs in the last or in the next month, maybe. I'm hoping sooner, but we'll see how that goes because the other night we actually got 65 new subs off that one live video that we got 6,800 views on it. So again, we are setting up our 25,000 subscriber mark giveaway, and you cannot buy your way into the giveaway, guys. You got to earn it, and the way you earn it is by sharing the video links to my YouTube channel and or to Jacked Up Leatherworks, and he actually has TikTok, Instagram, and what else did you have?
The
You say
Facebooks.
the Facebook, and so you sharing any one of those links of his and or the videos from the YouTube channels and you screenshot it. It can be to any social media platform out there, and then you submit it to my email or the Team Hard Life YouTube channel email, which is Team Hard Life number one, the number one at gmail.com. And you can enter as many times as you want, but right now we are set up with 25 places to win during this giveaway. However, more sponsors coming on board just means we will have more spots for people to win. Yes, you can win multiple places in the giveaway. We don't if you put in the amount of work and you win 5 or 6 or 7 prizes, hey man, that is totally on you. Now, the cutoff will happen immediately once I hit 25,000 subscribers. Once I hit that, I will be notified that I've hit 25,000, and I will no longer accept any entries at that point. So if you missed out on that, that's on you, but I've been giving y'all about a month of notice. So if you miss out, it'll be on you. So, from Trinidad, Inshore, how you doing, boss?
Oh, nice.
Yep, no doubt. No doubt. Damn, Trinidad, very nice. I'm trying to think if I've ever seen a comment from somebody saying from Trinidad. I don't think I have. Wow. Well, welcome to the channel, boss. Thank you. Daniel still up? I figured he'd already be crashed out.
No, he's in bed, but
He's fighting it.
mm-hmm.
Yeah. Man. Let's see. Inshore, what kind of fishing do you do out there, boss? I definitely, I want to go out there just for the culture, for sure, and fishing. I mean, anywhere I go, I want to check out the fishing. Whether it be freshwater, whether it be saltwater, I definitely want to go give it a shot. Oh wow, okay, you fish for permit slide lining. Wow. What kind of bait are y'all putting out there for the permit? Like, what are y'all using out there for them?
Wow.
Shoot, permit get huge. I just didn't think they would hit the surface like that. But hey, that's something new. So with y'all, well, do y'all use lures for permit fishing in other places, or is that um, the rock crab? Wow, that's that. Um, Speaking of rock crab, uh, Joe Gold, Mr. Trejo, he said that he couldn't get his hands on any blue crab, so he went to HEB and got himself rock crab claws, and he threw a piece of rock crab claw on his rods, and he bought like 5 or 6 of them, and he said that he fished with them all night long, catching big black drum on rock crab. I was like, what? He goes, yeah, bro. He's like, I didn't lose a single one of them. He thought they couldn't chew it off the rod. I was like, that's insane. So I don't know. I might have to try that next time. Put some rock crab out there. So that's pretty good. That was a new one to me. The fast ones. Okay, so you lost me there because all the rock crabs I know are super slow. Or are you talking about the little black ones that are usually crawling all over the rocks and stuff on the water's edge?
What the?
Yeah. Dude, we're all waiting. We're all waiting for the response. Like, I want to know. I want to know. Inquiring minds want to know.
Good Lord, the some of the requests I get.
Or leather, leather, leather. I'm trying to say it in the from the Crow when he's inside the pawn shop.
Yeah. You dork.
So
You dork.
it's too funny.
I've got 5 inquiries in my email,
uh,
and they're all 5 of them. Well, these 5 right here are all for things that I don't make.
So is it a challenge kind of deal or things you don't want to make?
Things I don't want to make.
Mm.
Mm-mm.
Mm. So okay,
What?
the don't want to make things like I know you didn't want to make like pistol grip deals or gun holsters. Is it in that same realm, or is it in the like what is it, BDS or what is that called? The
The BDSM or whatever it is.
yeah.
Yeah, it's in that realm.
Oh, okay. Belly Lightfoot crab is the name of it. Okay, there you go. You know,
I
I
told you
heard
about that.
something.
I told you about that one, right?
What one?
This lady wanted me to make a halter so that she could use it with her husband, like a riding halter.
So she was trying to be a horse or what? Or he was the horse?
He was the horse.
I've seen some of those, man. They are crazy. It's like, but hey.
Timothy, I wouldn't doubt it if Curtis would do something like that just to get a rise out of me. Yeah, DH with a mouth bit and everything.
Right. Curtis was trying to use his alter ego. uh,
Yeah, she wanted a halter and wanted me to make a leather, like a hoof with actual horseshoes on it so he could
but
put his hands inside. That way he sounds like a real horse.
yeah, I've seen something like that where they actually like walk around with them and stuff like that, and yeah, that's wow. All right, so before we
Oh,
go further down the rabbit
nightmares.
hole, yeah, yeah, no,
Oh, three
mandatory
permits so
purchase,
far this year.
42 pounds. Okay, can you send us some pictures of that? Not saying that I don't believe you. I just want to see how big a 42-pound permit is. I know they're a monster. Like I've seen the guys out of Florida catch huge permits over there. I love to see those big ones. Our email is teamhardlife1 at gmail.com. The number one, not NO1. Just the number one at gmail.com. Teamhardlife number one at gmail.com. Yep, Jaden. Yes, we are. And what are you doing still up, bro? Like, don't. Oh, it's spring break. That's right. Okay. Yeah. Well, at least you're on a good channel, boss. Yeah. I wonder how hard they fight. Because I mean, you fight the little ones here. I think the biggest one I caught was like 21 inches, which is probably like 3 pounds or 4 pounds kind of deal. 44-pound permit, bro. 40-pound permit.
I want to
That's what
see that.
I want to see that. Like that's what some
Heck
wet
yeah.
dreams are made out of right there.
That, oh my God. I've never seen one that big. And I thought 20 pounders were big.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, a 42 pounder? Holy crap.
Elvira, what up? So is that your real name or just a avatar name for the YouTube channel?
I went to school with a girl named Elvira.
You and me both. Yep. Nicest person I ever met, too. Real cool cat.
I also got to meet Elvira in real life.
You did? Which one?
Yep.
Which Elvira?
What do you mean, which Elvira?
From the Addams Family? That's her name, right? The
No.
big hair with the
No, she wasn't an actor on Addams Family or the Elvira, Mistress of the Night.
the late night deal back a long time ago, like after midnight deal, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's been a long time. Sorry. For some reason that she just Mrs. Adams just came into my head for some
Yeah.
reason.
Cassandra Peterson is her actually real name.
Oh, okay. That's pretty awesome. All right, so since we're talking about famous people, who's the most famous person you've ever met?
Well, Elvira.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. Oh, who the heck was that guy?
I don't know. I'm asking you.
I've met Randy Travis.
Not tonight, but tomorrow, and we're taking a vote for tomorrow's drawing. So we've noticed that the $10 drawings have been getting a lot higher. So we're taking a vote if y'all would like for it to be a $10 drawing versus a $20 drawing for tomorrow's drawings. And if so, we might keep it that way to make it all $10 drawings. But we'll see. We got majority rules, guys.
Oh, the Kevin Costner.
You met Kevin Costner?
Yeah,
Where
on the
at?
set of on the set of The Postman.
Uh-huh.
Me and my brothers, me and my younger brother, were extra writers. We were fill-in writers.
What?
They filmed that. They filmed parts of that movie in Cerrito, Arizona.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Wow. Very nice. I appreciate that, Jaden. I appreciate that. Um,
Emmett Smith. Wow.
Chuck Norris. Didn't meet him, saw him at the airport. That'd be cool. Robin Williams, when you when you were in Kuwait, he went out there and performed. Did you get to see the performance, or like through passing through and couldn't make the performance?
That's pretty cool.
Emmett
Jaden, I'm
Smith.
always tired at 2:00 in the morning.
Yeah. This one said Ron Jeremy in front of the shop. Damn it.
Who's Ron Jeremy?
Porn star.
Oh, big fat hairy nut.
Bro, your face was.
It's 2:00 in the morning. Leave me alone.
Oh, shit. Oh, that was funny. Oh, that is awesome. That's awesome. Let's see. I bet. Dang. Yeah.
My younger
No,
brother got to meet the cast of Tombstone.
my brother Carlos got to meet Jake the Snake, um, Jake the
Jake
Snake,
Snake Roberts.
Ric Flair, um, Hulk Hogan, the brothers. Those were their name. Ah, they were a tag team. The something brothers. So the ones that were real like juiced up.
Animal.
Huh?
The Road Warriors.
No. The brothers. The other ones. Oh, frick, man. I don't know, but I just got notified. I'm down to 5% battery, guys. So real quick before it dies, I'm going to show you all the liters I made, and I did 200 liters, guys. This is the last little bit of the second bag for 200 liters. Um, I can see him, dude. He would always pose like with his arms like that, and his brother would be behind him and stuff like that. Where was it? Let's see. Let's see. But yeah, no, they wrestled down here in Corpus, and my brother used to work at the People Street or Concrete Street downtown as a dishwasher. Well, they came in all the wrestlers after the show, and they all went to eat there. So he got autographs, he got shirts, he got memorabilia, and all of that from all of them and stuff like that.
The Von Erichs.
Von Erichs, yes, yep.
Oh wow.
Let's see. All right, here we go. All right. Oh, okay. All right, guys. Before the phone dies, I literally have a few, maybe a minute or so. But there's all the red ones I made. Here are all the clear ones I made. Here's all the pink ones right there. The blue ones. And I'm having to show this because there's other hooks and stuff like that. Those are all 6-footers right there. Or 5-footers. That's 5-footer, 5-footer, 4-footer, 4-footer. And these are the 6-footers over here. So the whole rack of those. And then these were the 3-way longs. And yeah, so that's 200 liters right there. So now I got to move them over to the wall. But again, guys, y'all have a great night. Phone is literally about to die any second. So again, Jacob, thank you very much for staying up.
It died on him. All right, so tomorrow, guys, we're going to be doing our fire drawing. Don't know exactly what time it is, what time we'll be doing it, but I think we're going to be doing. I think we just basically made it $10 buy-ins for the fire drawings. So you guys be to check in tomorrow. Just check out throughout the day and check it out, and don't worry and don't forget about the 25,000 K subscribers drawing that we're going to be having. I'm actually going to be giving away a custom reel cover made from leather for any of the big shark reels for the habits. So we'll catch you guys tomorrow, and we'll see you tomorrow. All right, later.